me see if I can get in with the family as well. They want me to be in here. Can I join with y'all? Can I be in here with you? Some too? Can I get some? Can I get some, mama? Hey, move. Let me get some. Thank you. Thank you. Welcome you guys to Butler Kennel Rottweilers, man. Today we got a special surprise with you for you, and it's not my big boy Hulk. It's not that. Today we are about to show you guys. We got them pressure washing. You see the outfit. We're working. It's Sunday, Super Bowl Sunday, and today we are going to be doing a cow. Now I know a lot of people are always asking me like, man, you do the raw feeding. How do you do it? How do you give your dogs these stuff and everything else? But it's just so much stuff we got to get done, man. I'm gonna show you guys in detail how I slaughtered the cows, how I get them prepared for the, I already started skinning the cows. I used my first new knife. I'm gonna tell you right now, I normally never give people a shout out because especially I'm not sponsored by them, but Razor Light, oh my God, this thing is a true razor. I was supposed to wait to start doing the cow for you guys, but it was just so quick and fast that I saved a little piece for you guys a little bit later. So Hulk, my trusty, tasty guy, he's gonna come in, come here, boy. He is going to show you guys what we're gonna do. So we got done pressure washing this now. That's why you see the pressure wash over there and all that kind of stuff over here. We already moved one of the other ones already. So we got some of the dogs in the kennels and all that good stuff there. But to the good part, what we're gonna get to is, now I'm gonna tell you right now, I've had some little dogs stealing some pieces of my meat, which I don't appreciate. But the good thing I like about this knife as well too, it's replaceable. So you can, and I'm really bad with these kind of stuff, so boom. So I switched this out. This one got a little dull. I mean, it's still sharp, but just not as sharp as a brand new one would be. So what I'm doing is, I'm using my trusty old tractor. Pick it up. This is how I do it, you guys. You guys always asking me like, man, can you please show the cow? How do you get your dogs on this raw feeding? And I understand everybody is not going to be able to get a cow. And just getting a cow isn't the only thing you feed your dogs, okay? So, a raw feeding. You know, a lot of people don't understand where green tripe comes from. Green tripe is not a fish. Everyone always thinks it's a fish. Heck, even I thought it was a fish at one time when I very first heard of it. But this here, man, I love this little knife here. You gotta be careful, this thing is sharp. Boom, hear that little click. Well, you probably can't hear it, but I did. So what I'm gonna do is, this is, you guys, first of all, welcome to the show. And if you haven't subscribed yet, before we get started, hit the subscribe button, hit that like button, hit that notification bell. So when we do videos, especially I'm going live at least once a week now too. So you want to catch those live. Those lives are going to be the most I won't say most detailed, but it's going to be a lot of educational videos. You're going to see some puppies. You don't know what you're going to see on the live show, right? So if you want to see some pretty good, I'm going to fall over a rock, man. If you guys want to see some good videos, hit the subscribe button, like button, and everything else. So that way you actually support us too. Share these videos with your friends, man. Let people know about the dogs and everything else, what we do here. So we're going to get to this nice, juicy, beefy cow. Definitely a big donation from one of my ranchers that we have. I won't say their name yet, but they know. We're very grateful, we're very appreciative of it. Really good friend of mine, man. We've been a long way to get this here. So anyway, I'm gonna show you. I'm just gonna get started. I'm gonna show you. We'll take the rest of these hinds off because I like to take mine off for the dogs. You could leave it on for the dogs, but I want to actually, like, you see all of this. So when you're actually getting to the part of, so when you're getting to the part of actually seeing, something flew right in my mouth. So I could leave the hide on, but let me see. When I could leave the hide on, but I want to. The dogs will go through it rough or whatever, but I got puppies and I just want to take all the hide off, easy for them to get the easy access. But if you want them to really tear at it, you leave the hide on, but there's no need for me to leave hide on. Now I'm telling you, you see this white part? Come here, Hulk. Now you see this white part? This white part is actually fat. Like, I'm gonna show you. See how this new sharp knife? We're gonna show them, right? See how oily that is on my skin, on my hand? That's like fat. Well, it is fat, but healthy fat, beef fat. I don't cut that off. I want my dogs to eat that as well too. It's really healthy. It's the healthy fat of the dogs as well too. So we can get the, we can show all the dogs and everything else. Get those shadows and all that kind of stuff. Come here, Hulk. You can show the whole thing. Get the whole, not just on the meat, get everything. I want everything on it, right? So here we go. I'm showing you guys a sharp knife, what we have here. And we're just gonna go, I'm gonna show you how sharp this thing is, man. This thing is like razor. Now, once you're cutting these cows, I highly doubt anybody, well, not anybody, but a lot of people aren't gonna get cows, take it to the butcher, they're gonna do it that way. Now, I'm not trying to save the hide, so I'm not really worried about it. Normally, if I'm trying to save the hide, I'll be very gentle with the skin, take it all off. But right now, these are all gonna be trash anyway, so I'm just, see like these meat here, I don't wanna throw all the meat away, so get in on this here. That hide there, see that? Then I got my true trusty buddy. Hey, Hope, want a piece? Of course. Tastes good? Yeah, that tastes good, Bubba. So, and then I might take some of these off and give it to the puppies and, okay, maybe Hulk wants another piece, so. Want that piece? Yeah, take it. Give it back. Here. Gentle boy, good boy. So, cut this hide off here. So let you guys see, man, this is, like I said, this is just, I'm just giving you guys more insight this year, man, about what really goes on behind the closed doors. I would pick this tractor up even more. You know what, while I'm on the ground, I'm going to pick this tractor up some more. Excuse the loud noise for a second, you guys. There we go. Much, much better. I'm always checking to see if my mic's on. Yep, it's on. Okay. So that much easier. Much easier. Don't have to get on the. Is that a good, better angle? Okay. So see that? This is a razor, man. Having the right tools always makes the job a lot easier. Now sometimes the puppies will play with the little hides and all that kind of stuff, but normally I don't let them really do it too much. People are always asking, like, is it good to, it's not good to give your dogs bone and all this kind of stuff, man. First of all, raw bone is totally fine for your dogs. Now, of course, the health of your dog is always key important. You don't want to give a 16-year-old dog, a 14, 10, 12-year-old dog, big old thick hard bones, they break their teeth because they're old. Because of Rottweiler's expectancy life, most dogs' expectancy life, they usually average about like 12, 13 years, you know, good years. Now some have lived a lot longer as well, but anyway, but raw feeding is actually healthy for your dogs, man. Now see all this right here, what you call your offals, like where this was a female cow as well. So I don't try to cut all that off. This is a lot of healthy fat around here as well too. That's really good. You see all this extra fat? That's how cows get to feed their babies and have the extra fat there. These some big animals. They need all this fat. Like this is, now what I would normally do sometimes, I'll cut these up in little squares or whatever. Oh, let's see, cut a little piece off. You don't want to give them just too much fat or whatever cases, but they love it though. So I'm coming in here on this side and show you how sharp these things are, man. So now, of course, I'm gonna be honest with you guys, man. When I first started, it took me about, I want to say about maybe, man, like 3 hours just to cut the hide off. Like trying to learn which way to cut it off. I was using a kitchen knife, and then I started upgrading to a better knife, but still didn't know how to really cut around it the right way. And like I said, this here is just for the dog, so I'm not trying to be all precise with the actual cut itself. So now we all know you guys love y'all oxtails. You know, a guy asked me yesterday in the store when I was buying this knife 2 days ago. Like, was it yesterday? Or what? I think it was yesterday I bought this knife. He was like, man, what do you do with the tail? I'm like, man, it's for the dogs, man. My dogs get every good piece of it. All the ribeyes, all the sirloins, you know, but even this here, it's crazy. This part is so expensive. Everybody wants this little piece right here. Get those oxtails. I had a friend of mine ask me to, it was like, man, the oxtails are so expensive in the store. You need to get some cows, Tony. We're gonna come on down. They're all the way in South Carolina as well, where we're from. Hometown friends, man. Gotta love them. So, in actuality, so what I do sometimes, I just cut the whole skin off because I'm not really ripped to hide. I get used to my mind. Sometimes I'll try to cape the whole entire cow, because some people does take the cow, make leather out of it and all that kind of stuff, but I don't do this enough to all that kind of stuff to try to get leather out of it and everything else here. So we come here. There's always a little tricky part here. So we go here. I'm gonna be honest with you. You know, if I'm eating it for myself or doing it, of course they won't be outside in the first place. But if I was, be in a nice sanitized area. And yes, I have made cow, I have basically clean cows for myself and the family to eat as well. But so to let you see, like, that's how the oxtails will look if you keep doing it. It just takes so much time. But I'm not even trying to do that. I'm trying to keep my knife sharp. So we go here. Make sure you guys have a strong support if you guys are going to have a cow, have an animal for this as well. Now you guys do understand, please understand that just getting one animal and giving your dogs that doesn't equate to just saying, oh, I got raw feeding my dogs because I can get cows and that's it. It's more to it than that, man. It's a chart. That's like saying you can eat off cheeseburgers. You could, but it's not healthy for you. Just eating one solid piece of food. Now the cow does offer a lot of healthy stuff as well inside. Oh, I got some more trimmings, Bubba. I got some more trimmings. Come here, Bub. Here. Next few pieces I get, I'm gonna give it to the actual, I'm gonna actually give it to here. Now see in here, it might be a little dark because I know there's shadows on the other side. Don't have these big old fancy stuff. We country boys down here, so I use my tractor to pick it up, cut it up. This is just actually making the work easier for the dogs, and especially the little puppies when they're eating it. It gives them a little thing. Now, I saw before someone's like, oh God, getting your dog like that's gonna make them mean because they're eating in the pack and it's like wolves, and why would you do that? And does it make it mean? They taste of blood. That's some of the biggest myth in the world. Now, no animal in the world can cook that I know of. So these animals are all animals I know of that's carnivores eat their food raw. Tasting of blood or eating a dog, eating food a certain way doesn't change the way you are at all. All right. If you guys watch my videos, you'll see my dogs, just showed you just now. My dogs eat right out of my hand, gentle as I don't know what, but would tear this thing up if they're by themselves. In videos of me before, you'll see of my dogs, you know, being very gentle with each other while eating. They don't fight or nothing else at all. So that's like saying applesauce makes someone soft because they like applesauce. You know what I mean? That's crazy. Or hot sauce makes someone's mean and mad and all that kind of craziness or whatever. So what we have here is, now I'm gonna be honest with you, I'm really not even doing this much cutting if it wasn't for the camera, because my dogs most times will just tear all this off anyway. And plus I got a new knife and a new toy, so, and I'm gonna be honest with you, I would be cutting this a lot easier and faster. This knife is amazing, but my shoulders are messed up. And no, I am not back to selling dog food yet. You guys, if I do start selling back dog food, it's gonna only be for those clients that actually bought dogs from me. My shoulder is still recovering. It may not look like it, but it is. I want to show you guys these oxtails. I don't know why, but but why is this little piece so expensive? I guess when you can't get a lot of it, it's always gonna cost more. See that? That's those oxtails. See if I can get in that. There we go. I'm trying to get to that bone breaker. Try not to dull my knife, because bones will make knife dull. And twist it. Bam. My little pals right there. Like I said, big disclaimer, you guys, if you guys are not into this, well, if you're not into it, you already turned the channel by now. So if you like watching these stuff, you're probably still here. If you're still here, I want to tell you I appreciate you guys, man, for following your boy, showing you guys an inside life about what goes on at Butler Kennels. See, I know a lot of people just think that it's just what we do here. I feel like I'm Kevin Hart of the Rottweiler breed in the breeding business. I feel like I'm the hardest working breeder there is, because it's more than just these kennels, these dogs. I do this part, man. It's not that I just hire a team. I want to know everything about my dogs. I'm in tune with my dogs, everything. They know all of it. Now, what I will do, let's see. I'm going to take this, probably take the tractor down some. I have that big knife. Normally I probably would try to take off the legs and all that kind of stuff there. But I'm gonna show you guys right quick. Let's just get some little fat pieces for the little puppies. Now the puppies, I do love to give them some fat pieces. So you're gonna go along with me right quick. Now they're gonna come out and eat some food too as well. Man, this knife is like, these things are full. Look at this stuff, man. You guys look at this, see all this? It's what you call that fat piece. Just pure fat, but it's healthy beef fat as well. Really good for your dogs. Really good all over. But I don't want to let this go to waste, so I'm gonna save this piece here. This would be like a little treat for them. Now, one of my other videos I do, I'm gonna show you guys the different parts of the cow. Maybe I'll break it down. Even though I'm still gonna give it to the dogs, I'll break down and show you guys which part is the ribeyes, the sirloins, and all that kind of good stuff. So now, I'm just gonna cut these little fat pieces up for the little puppies because they deserve it. You know what I mean? They deserve a little. But make sure you always got enough for all the puppies, because if not, these puppies, man, it's not a good thing to give one, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Need 2 more pieces as well. Pretty good wide angle. 7, that's all right. So put this up right quick. That's like a razor, but that thing is sharp. Oh, got a little bit on it. Now, these are your 4-month-old puppies, you guys. You see that? Now they already tore up a bone earlier in here, so you give one. You got that 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, 4. Somebody may not get it. I'm not gonna lie. Somebody's gonna probably steal it again. That's Goliath right there. You got Peace, and there we go. Somebody didn't get Peace, but it's all right. But everyone's gonna get a piece in a second when I take this down. Anyway, so what I'm gonna do is I'm going to pause it. I'm gonna pause it because I don't want you guys to see the other part of the head, because some people get kind of but the head. So I'm gonna do that right quick. So pause right quick. All right, let me back this tractor up some. All right, you guys, we're back. So I've already taken off the gruesomeness. I don't want anybody to see or get weirded out and all that kind of good stuff. So just out of people watching, still try to be a little respectful for, you know. And it's not, you know, people think that when you slaughter an animal and all that kind of stuff, it's like most people who hunt, because I'm a hunter as well, you respect the animals, man, a lot. Grateful for this animal, for what this animal provides for my dogs and everything else. I'm truly blessed for it and grateful for the, you know, the people that actually gave it to us as well too. So what I'm gonna do is move this tractor out the way for a little bit. Just out the way so you guys can get a good view of when I let the puppies out and all them, they're gonna get at it. Try not to have too much stuff for you guys. So what I'm gonna do now, all right, I'm going to start trying to, let me see. I don't know what I did with it. I had a bigger knife that I usually use to kind of cut up take the things off a little bit, but right now what I'm going to do is, so what I will do is, now they can stare at it and everything else, but I like to give them a little help because I want the little puppies at it first. So it's gonna have a little bit of a, come on this side, you see what I'm doing actually. So what I'm doing, I'm just helping the dogs out actually. Let me see. Actually, so you can actually take the whole arm off on this side here because it's not really attached to like a bone or whatever. It's muscle. And normally I don't ever use a knife like this. This is a razor knife, but it seems to be working good, or I just know where the muscles and stuff are at. That does good. See what I'm saying? Now, bam. So now we have this part over here. Probably put it more in the concrete area. There we go. I'm gonna enjoy that. Hulk's probably gonna try to steal it. That boy there. So now the back legs are actually attached to a bone, and I've never, see how I use it like this as weight pressure on it. Try to take it off. Now sometimes what I used to do, if I didn't want to mess with the stomach area, this is what you call quartering it off. You know, in the hunting world, you quarter the animals and all that kind of stuff. It's when you try to, like say you're in the field and it's hot, and you don't want that hot. You don't want that hot sun to take it off. Now see that knuckle right here? That's a knuckle that's usually in there. Like a socket, like people have a torn rotator cuff and everything else. That's your little cuff there, a little cup. Sits in there, nice and neat. But I'm actually impressed with this knife because I use a big knife, thinking that I have to use a big, huge knife. I'll tell you, man, you guys, I'm here. Give me a, see, Hulk is trying to save the piece of meat. Look at his face. Boy, it's crazy. Just gonna quarter these over there. Now, when you really look at a big old cow, when you're really looking at a cow, you're not really getting that much. Well, it's a lot of meat, don't get me wrong. But a cow is mostly like stomach, you know. But of course, you got a lot of meat. When I say a lot of meat, that leg probably weighs a whole lot and everything else. So I'm gonna put this little piece of fat over here. I'm gonna put this fat over here because this is like a treat. Or I might even melt it down, cook it, give it to them on their food, especially the pregnant mamas and all that kind of stuff. So what I'm gonna do is turn this over and use the body weight of the cow to cut against it. So it's like when you're one person, instead of having, if you're one person, normally it's always easy when you got two, but because it's just me right now, be careful, you guys, too, when you're shopping these knives. I mean, when you're cutting with a knife, always look at what you're doing. Have I cut myself before? A lot of times. See that shoulder is there? That's the shoulder part. Boom. Oh, this thing is heavy. I should put it on the scale to show you guys exactly how much these things weigh. Should we do that? Put it on the scale? Yeah, we're gonna put one on the scale and show you guys how much a leg weighs. Now, you guys always ask me about how much do your dog weigh? How much do your dog weigh? Since I won't do that, I won't put my dog on the scales. I guess I could put see if I get lucky again. There are little puppies out there. Okay, there we go. You guys have no idea how much impressed I am with this knife. And I mean it, I really am impressed. I've never used a knife this small to cut the whole cow, skin it, quarter it out, and everything else. So what this is going to do here is, now normally, like I said before, normally my dogs are getting the entire cow unquartered and everything else, but they'll eat all of it as well. So they just had a cow. Goodness gracious, this thing is heavy. So, of course, when we're selling dog food and everything else, it's usually done in the inside, not in the ground. We'll rinse it off, wash it off, make sure no dirt's in it, and all that kind of stuff. Yeah, yes he is. So then I'll come back over here. Now this was a lot of the good meats at here. Those, like you think of a chicken, like the dark meat and everything else is usually the meat that they use, like a walking or whatever. But like I said, the next video I do, I'll show you guys how to quarter it down, and you know, we might even do a video of you guys eating with Butler Kennels, man. You know, have a nice family come over, and as well, let's go ahead and give a little piece of this to the dogs that's been patiently waiting. All right, I'm gonna just cut these up in little pieces here. Well, smaller pieces. Don't mind getting your hands dirty and gunky. See that dirt? Ugh. People are like, oh, you touched it. And I'm always touching my face, so somebody's always telling me, stop touching your face, stop touching your face. So I'll wash my hands when I'm done. So you'll see, oh, they love it. Yeah, I like that, don't you? Give it. Everybody's loving the pieces. See, almost touched it, but I rubbed it, see? Other thigh. All right, so they're not gonna always, not giving all them thing right now. See, Hulk is the only one that's out right now. Hulk, come on, let's go, Bubba. Can't have you the only one out here. But Hulk does good with the other dogs. I mean, they all do good together, don't matter. But I just wanna focus the video today on the puppies, and somebody's gonna be out with me right now, so. Come on, Hulk. Wanna go in here? Okay, we'll go then. Such good listeners. All right, so what I'm gonna do is here, because I don't want the dogs to really go at this piece. I wanna show the dogs eating at this piece here. So this cow has like all the intestines and everything inside here. Now what I normally would do is get my tractor, pick it up and put it on the concrete area, but for the purposes of the video and all that loud noise. So what I do is, the good pieces of meat, now this is your rib eyes and all that stuff over here. My dog gets it all. Now, you guys, when you're watching you ever wonder when you're in the store and they sell those beef tubes, a beef tube, ground beef, is so cheaper than getting a piece of steak that might cost expensive, is because you're getting like all the trimmings of like pieces of this, pieces of that, this and that, they ground it up. And we said lean meat, they're talking about the less fat in here, you know what I mean? For my dogs, I like my dogs to actually have fat as well. But this should have, let's see how strong this one arm and leg is. Ah, look at that boy. There we go. Get my water hose in a second. I'll wash it all down before the dogs get at it. But this is the, like on a deer, they would call it the back scraps, right? Somebody in my family loved to steal the back scraps. I'm not gonna say who, but somebody. So we get the video here and you'll see. Now normally this part I do have a big knife that's kind of cut it down. This is actually part of your ribeyes and all that kind of stuff in there. Why it's so good. But now the reason why today, like I said, I am cutting up because of the video, but also I'm doing it because I don't like my meat to sit out too long. If they're gonna sit out long, it's gonna be hot days. Right now it's cool, as you see what I got on, a lot cooler. So it's pretty good. It doesn't bother. Someone probably wondering like, how long does it take your dogs to eat all this stuff? Without me butchering it down, you know, just taking the hide off, my dogs, man, I would say a good hungry day, they're gone. But they just had a cow, and I'm just doing this video here for you guys to see as well. So, all right. You guys see it. Now, of course, someone's like, but the rocks are in there. They're gonna get washed before the dogs eats it and everything else. These are most likely gonna be in the fridge to a certain day as well. See, almost cut my hands now. Now, you gotta be careful too, because going here is the stomach is right there, which I already poked already a little bit, but doesn't matter because now normally if I'm doing it for eating purposes, like human consumption, the first thing to go is the stomach. You wanna get rid of that. God, this thing is heavy. Look at that. We're gonna weigh these too. I think that's gonna be a good thing. Right? Should weigh it and see, it'd be a good thing. So, Do the same thing to this side as well. So there's a backbone in the middle. So just kind of pull up on it. Feel those bones kind of go here. I'm not gonna go too wide, deep into it. Everybody's ready to get something to eat. Okay, mic's still on. You guys, I'm always checking my mic because the last time I went live, not last time, but the first time I went live with my mic, it just cut off, so. Now I see a little flat piece of the ribs. So I'm doing actually using the ribs as a guideline over here. If you come on this side, you can actually see it. Like these are the back of the ribs kind of thing here. Like this is the rib part of it. So it's kind of saving it from having to go into the stomach. Like this is the stomach. This is a little fat piece before you get in there because the stomach is right there. So you got the bigger ribs over here. Like I said, our next video, we're gonna go more in detail with this here. I'm just showing you guys what they call basically the back scrap. Like if you're dealing with all of my hunters out there knows, kind of come off. Probably one of the most tenderest meat I like. Actually, I've actually had more requests of my friends asking me to make a video like this as well. Excuse me, you guys, it's cold. You guys are picking up me sniffling and everything else, but sometime a slaughtered cow will talk to you because it has air still inside. Oh man. So now also is, excuse me, what you guys, if you like Mexican food a lot, a lot of fajitas and stuff, this is what they usually use for the fajitas parts. Most of them I'm aware of. So if it's not, let me know, you guys. But that's what I was told. It's the fajita meat. So, like I said, right now I'm just doing more demonstration purposes for you guys to see how I actually slaughter it. But normally when I slaughter it, honestly, I never slaughter on the ground. I always slaughter in the air because I don't like it dirty. I put a plastic down inside, we do it over here, but just because of the night, like I said, it's just because we out here, I'm showing you guys, make it easier for the dogs to kind of get at there as well, but just kind of showing you how a quick rundown, if I were to do it like this. So see, without me even have to even get into the stomach and all those other gruesome areas yet, we're just getting into the meaty side where everybody likes to see, and healthy red meat. The red this meat is, the good it is, the better it is, the gooder. The crap am I saying? Just like your fajita meat. They usually use for fajitas. I like fajitas. Not this one though. So, so now what I'm gonna do now is I'm gonna cut it open so the dogs can get all of it. I mean, all of it. There's a lot of meat here. Like show you guys, I'm gonna show you for example. It may not look like a lot of meat, but just to give you, this is a lot of meat on this cow still left. Like if I show you this, if I do like this, trying to cut myself, trying to show you guys. I'm talking about just a little small piece right here. You guys imagine, this is probably about a pound of meat. Well, probably more than, actually more than a pound. How much you guys think this weighs here? Let's do an estimate. By looking at this here, tell me how much you think this weighs. So you get an idea about how much it is. So before we go on the scale, we're gonna just get this out and see. But It don't look like much, right? Got some fatty pieces, so fat weighs less than the meat. Why so? Put your comments below right now. Don't cheat. Put your comments below right now. Tell me what you think about how much you think this weighs. So you get an idea. If this little piece off weighs that much, imagine all the other parts, how much they weigh, right? So, before we get started, I'm gonna rinse it all off and get a water hose right quick. I think we're gonna be done with this part. Oh, I'm not done yet. So, what I like to do for the cow, for the dogs, the puppies, and everything else, I like to give them starter packs, which means starter packs is like, hey, give them a little piece of each here. Now the big dogs are gonna tear it off anyway, but just because I'm letting the puppies out first, they get pieces they can just chew on and make it, it kind of helps them to train to get used to it. But my dog's already doing it already. I'm just showing you guys for demonstration purposes. And of course, boom, you just go in here. Now, when you guys are doing this, just say thank you, Tony, because we don't have the scent through the camera yet. But if it could, I would definitely let you guys smell what this cow smells like inside. It's actually not a bad cow. I've smelled some worse than this, but got a bunch of, these are those fatty pieces as well too, for the stomach. This is inside the stomach. This is the fat piece as well. I'll show you guys. I'll show you. It's like a stomach thing or whatever. I think I might have said it wrong. This might be the fajita part here, I think. I don't know, man. I think they both are actually. See that? This little thin little piece probably weighs about a pound, maybe. So, but I come in here and the dogs are going to go in here and do that. Now, I would definitely tell you, the trikes and everything else, you don't want to touch all that part just yet. So I am going to do is I'm going to pause it, and then we're going to let the, might get some weights on the big old scale I got, just give you guys an idea, and then we're going to get the puppies on it and let the puppies enjoy it. Or you guys want to see the puppies right now, tear it, put this on back of the because those are going probably in the fridge most likely. But this is going to be for the dogs to eat and tear off and enjoy as well. All right, so now, like I said, because it's educational purposes, I'm going to get a saw and probably cut it. Let me see here. I don't need a saw. Yeah, I'm probably just gonna cut it, because the closer you get here, they have a bone over each other, and everything else. So we'll pause it. All right, so we're gonna actually just, normally you can cut it and knife it all the way through. Like, honestly, you can. See these here? I'm gonna show you for a second. Just in case somebody don't have a saw or whatever, you can just go through here. Like, each one of these ribs have a bone that goes through and cuts down and cuts through and goes down. But like this here, I'm gonna show you. That way you ain't gotta cut it all the way through if you don't want to. I don't want to dull my knife, but this is where the heart and liver and the offals and all this stuff is at. But to save my knife, I'm just gonna cut it with this and open it up. And then do the same on this side. Opens it up for them to get in there. And then we're gonna cut back through here. All right. Don't really need that for that. Come back with your knife. And now you have your cow opened up. Beef ribs! We got beef ribs. See that? Just beef ribs. They're actually good for your dogs as well too. All right. So, like I said, my dogs just ate a whole bunch of these stuff as well. So, if I don't have to, I don't want to waste it. Plus, it's kind of getting a little bit warmer now. So, if you got like 1 or 2 dogs, I do not recommend trying to get a whole cow or whatever. And you're not gonna always have, see these here, kidneys and all those parts up there as well. You got liver, and see that liver? Now that liver is really good. That cow liver. Spent a whole lot of money trying to get that. So, but my dogs get all of it. They get all of that good stuff. So I'm not gonna cut it too deep where you're gonna see the intestines and all that kind of stuff. I'm trying to save you guys from all that extra stuff. But showing you guys this is the liver. This is the part of the liver that's basically the filtration of your liver. Like a little sack. Look like a urine sack or whatever. I'll probably throw that part away. They'll eat that part as well too, but it's good for them still. All right. Since you guys, like I said in the comments before, I do listen to the comments, what you guys are looking for. I may not get to everybody right now immediately, but there's another liver over there too, so I'm just using one right now because I want to make sure everybody's getting a piece of what I want them to have as well. So, what I'm going to do is I'm gonna take the rest of those, put it up on the tractor. I'm gonna let those little boogers, see those boogers right there? They're gonna be first out to eat. They're gonna be first out to eat and enjoying this cow carcass. This cow here should probably be gone, I would say probably in a couple of hours, because I'm letting everybody out immediately. I mean, eventually, everyone's gonna be out, but they're gonna enjoy it as well. Wash my hands, get cleaned up, put those, we'll rinse those, wash those off. You guys don't need to see all the boring part. I'm gonna wash this off right quick, put it on the tractor, let the cows out, let the dogs out, and we're gonna weigh some of this meat and let you guys estimate about that. But first, let me put this up first. Then, instead of waiting long, the last thing we're gonna do is weigh the meat, let you guys see about how much they weigh. We're gonna let the dogs out, show you how they eat around it or whatever, and then, yeah, go from there. So first thing first, I'm gonna pause it. All right, welcome you guys back, man. Well, it's been a quick blink of a second, but we already took the tractor outside. We got the meat on back of the side-by-side way over there. You can see way over there on back of the side-by-side. We're gonna make it quick because we don't want it to get spoiled or whatever the case is. But what we're about to do now is let the puppies out. And I'm gonna let some of the little 10-month-old puppies out or whatever. Give everybody a chance to have some fun with it, man. So, just wanna cut it a little bit, make it a little bit easier for everybody to get. They don't trust me, they definitely don't need me to, but let's get to it, man. Show you guys some excitement with some doggies. Some doggies, what's up, babies? Who's ready for some food? Got some of the puppies there. I'm gonna get 2 little 10-month-old females as well while they're eating that. So we got some 4-month-olds, some 10-month-olds. Everybody just enjoying some food. Everybody just enjoying some nice good old food right there. See how, look at that harmony right there. You see that harmony? That's harmony. Everyone just enjoying it. Remember I told you about those kidney sack, liver sack right there? Everyone's just enjoying it, man. Which is what I love. And of course, we go to the wolf pack as well. And someone asked me, could you get down inside? Now they can growl at each other and everything else, but they're not gonna like be aggressive to each other, even as young puppies. And they all ask me like, how do your dogs do it? Because I start them now Now, mind, these are small puppies, so they're gonna be a little bit like, but they're never gonna like go at each other or whatever. But I teach them now, so that way they're all thing and everything else. So they're definitely enjoying it as well. So we got, let's see how many of these names you guys know the puppies' names. Remember, if you watch my other live, I said all the puppies' name, well, most of them. Let's see who can remember which puppies, the names at least, of all the younger puppies, and enjoying a nice Sunday meal with the family. Let me see if I can get in with the family as well. They want me to be in here. Can I join with y'all? Can I be in here with you? Chi-chi. Hey, can I get some? Hey, can I get some too? Can I get some? Can I get some, mama? Hey, move. Let me get some. Thank you. Thank you. I said a thank you. The little one there growling. So yes, just to show you guys, you are able to be with the dogs while they're eating. Now someone may ask, what about the bigger ones? They'll get older and older. I'll bring the bigger ones in and bigger ones in as well too. Matter of fact, let's bring some more in. Let everybody get some food. Ooh-wee, man. Let's see, which one should I bring out? Let's see. Let's bring some. Bring one. Should we get these two out? Let's go. She said yes. Get out. So now we got to see. They're bigger now, right? We got some bigger ones in there. How are they doing? I think they're doing pretty good just as well. And yes, you can still touch my dogs when they're eating, in the midst of eating their food. Got some scabs on the back of your head, girl. See, this one here, eating hard. You put your hand there, stop them. They know. They know. All of our babies know. Oh, you got that good old heart. See, a bit the heartness now. That's the heart. Healthy for the dogs too. Offals, man. That's what you call them, offals. Really healthy for them to enjoy. Doesn't get any better than this, man. I'm not gonna lie to you. I love to see harmony. These dogs are all in harmony, eating their food, just enjoying it. Should we get one more? Let's get another one in here. Let's get another one. Hey, little mama. Come on out too. Now, of course, the growling you hear like, but you'll never see a fighting or whatever. And they don't even growl really. These little puppies. But they all know, man. This is what I say. Like, you know, how many other breeders you can say are actually showing you guys this? Like, show you guys harmony dogs. Now, the ones in the back barking because they want to get out. They're trying to let me know, Daddy, Daddy, here I am, let me out. But the kennels, man, best of the best is for a reason. This isn't like best of some. This is the best of the best. Because I got the best clients and I'm showing you guys, the customers, how they say, man. And I'm never really throwing shots at anybody, man. I'm just, you know, when I lace these shoes up, man, these some big old shoes and these boots. I don't lace them up, but I put my feet in them. It's a lot, man, that has went into this, and I'm very much proud of where I have came from. It's not about being cocky. It's not about trying to be, I'm better than someone else, man. I am better than what I was yesterday, and every day I become better and better and better. You know, like I said, I watch Kevin Hart a lot, man, and Kevin Hart has some of the most inspirational quotes, man. And I'm a guy that loves positivity. And getting to that point. So for me, like I said, I'm never throwing shots at people, man, but I'm proud of where I came from. I'm proud of the struggles and stuff I have, and nobody can take that away from me. No one gave me anything. No one said, hey man, you know what? I'm just gonna set you up for success. People doubted me. People tried to stop us. You know, this isn't about haters or anybody else, but, and the reason I never really tell people this, but a lot of times I talk about haters, I talk about a lot of stuff, isn't because I'm worried about haters or whatever. It's for the people behind me that's coming up behind me to know that when you got people that's gonna hate on you, to continue to strive forth and you can become successful. Like, I'm not where I wanna be at yet, you know what I mean? But I'm dang sure on my way there, you know what I mean? So I'm very proud of, like I said, I'm proud of myself, man. You know, sometimes you gotta just pat yourself on the back and say, hey, you know what? You did that. I'm like Snoop Dogg said, I wanna thank me, you know what I'm saying, for getting me here, you know what I'm saying? I wanna thank me for believing in myself, you know? I wanna thank me, you know? And sometimes you gotta thank yourself, man, because those long nights and being that little kid that's on a table that just was writing and drawing this stuff down, and I had a vision, you know, that was my vision, you know, and I'm very happy for it. So no one can, man, we don't understand someone's whole past, but like I said, we got a whole nother video coming on that, guys, how we became successful and all that kind of stuff, man, and what is the meaning of success and all that kind of stuff, and what got us to where we're at today. You guys look for, I think that's gonna probably be my best video today, and it's gonna be my best because it's gonna be so emotional about what really is, no hold back, man. And I think we should probably even write a book soon or whatever the case is. So, but, or whatever. So, but yeah, we definitely gonna do some good stuff, have some good parts in there, and let you guys see exactly some of the positivity about what goes on. But anyway, like I said, you guys enjoy these videos, man, these puppies and what we got going on, love and all that kind of stuff. No, over here. It will show them, but they got like a little piece of meat over there as well too. So, but anyway, we gonna definitely show you guys, man, let you guys see this part. They're enjoying it, man. Let's get some more of them out there. Let them enjoy it as well. You can show the little puppies though. Let's see these little jokers here. Hey, Bubba. Hey, Bub. Come here, Bub. Let's see. Come here. We got a big old Kong. That's Russia out there. Russia's the newest one. We're gonna let everybody have some fun, man. That's what it's all about. Everybody having some fun. Everybody indulging in. I think one of the bills had all the males out at one time. Everyone's like, don't let the dogs out all at one time. They're gonna go crazy and da-da-da and all this stuff. And it's like, nah. At Butler Kennels, we know, you know, to get our dogs right, man. Hey, flinging meat all over the places. That's gone now, so. But yeah, they got some ribs, some good time enjoying it in. Hey, Bubble. Hey. Someone's probably trying to see where's Goliath. Get down, come here. They want to play now. They're like, hey, we got a belly full now. Need to get my camera person one of these as well, too. So we have it, man. So while they're enjoying this over here, we're gonna go, instead of touching my face too, we're gonna go over here, and that meat, we're gonna weigh the meat in, and then let you guys see, man. You guys see this how it is, man. Let the dogs have some fun. And by the way, these are all females except for like one male, which is, here's my male. Oh, he's over there. That's Kong, the 10-month-old male. Can we let the other males out at the same time too? Yes, we can. We can let them all out. Come here. Let's see here. Let some bodies out. Everybody's excited, want to get out. We'll let some more females out. Why not? People say girls can't all get together before they want to get messy. Shoot. Called the lioness Rottweilers. It's a lioness. I'm all going and everybody have some fun, eat some food. They're gonna know. Hey, Bamba. You know we don't do that, but we let them growl though. Well, I don't let them growl, but stop them from even growling. I don't even let that happen, but you never see them like going at each other, nothing else. Hey, why we growl? What's back in your neck? Oh. Hey, I see you too. I see you. Everybody's going in. So, let's get some weighs and let's see how much these meat weighs. I want you guys to know how much these meat weighs right quick. So we let them have it and we'll be right back. You guys stay, go. Welcome you guys back, man. As you guys know, I told you before, it's got to rinse the meat off a little bit, wash it off and everything else, get some of the rocks off. You just don't want, the reason I'm rinsing these off is because it wasn't a dirt and I don't want the rocks to get into it, to be dirty as well. It's not good for the dog's teeth, to tell you that. Dog's teeth are not made to bite through rocks. So I'm just cleaning all the rocks off, making everything done, rinsing it all off. This is going to be in the reserve. I'm going to put this in the refrigerator anyway, because I don't want it to go bad. It's good meat, so for the dogs, not for human consumption. Cut this off right quick. So what we're going to do is, we already have the other meat already on the scale as well. Already have it on the scale already. You go that way. I'm gonna put it this way here quick. In actuality is talk to you guys right quick before we actually go put it on the weight scale. So I want to tell everybody, man, I really appreciate everybody, man, for really tuning in and really being supportive of the channel and just really rocking with your boy, man, through everything. And this wasn't a stage thing either. This car here was actually here because I went, I did a little, my car went fast next to somebody else's car who went fast, and we just went fast together. That's what we did. So, and then I didn't want to put it in the garage. It was late night, so I just parked it here. And then I changed the tire out because I had a cracked rim as well, too. So, park it back here. We're good to go. Matter of fact, let's see. But for all you guys out there, so you don't even have the keys, but hit the, oh, snap. But we do have that. Let me see. You know what's so crazy is? I don't even open. There we go. I'll say I don't even open my trunk. I usually use the keypads and stuff. But make sure you guys are following the Rides and Rides channel, letting you guys know right now. Hit the Rides and Rides channel. It's a wheel. If you want to know what actually happened, watch the Rides and Rides to find out how that wheel got like that and everything else. All right. But yeah, this wasn't staged. This is my baby though. And I wanted to actually tell you guys, thank you very much. I appreciate you guys for rocking with your boy, you know, doing all this meat stuff. It's Sunday, Super Bowl Sunday, man, where normally why we want you guys to really, truly understand why my hours are changing from 9 a.m. to 9 p.m. to 9 a.m. to 7 p.m. It's Sunday. It's my only off day I really have, and I'm still working. I think I probably work more on my day off than I do off my day on. So, but I work either way. That's why I tell you guys, respect the times that when I need to rest, man.